Howdy ho, everyone. It's me, Ashley Branch, your favorite friendly neighborhood mom and the creator of the Mommylogeauxs, bringing you Women, Wives, and Moms podcast. Get into it. Hey, everybody. It's me, Ashley Branch, your favorite friendly neighborhood mom, the creator of the Mommylogeauxs and this podcast, Women, Wives, and Moms. We are continuing the 30 days of the Mommylogeauxs. Yay! And now we're on Ava. This is the last of the Mohegans for these. Okay, she's the first Mohegan, but the last of these 30 days of the Mommylogeauxs. And Ava's my first. She is the child that made me a mommy and changed my life forever. The thing about being firstborn is you get all of the attention, okay? You get all of the attention all of the time. Nobody's attention is off of you. It's mommy and daddy and you, and that's it. And sometimes we don't realize how much of an impact that has on a child. Like Ava is okay with you not giving her attention, as long as you're not giving anybody else attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was hers until somebody came along, and now it's not. We have had issues with attention, with clothes, with everything. So even though Ava only had 2 years of life without anybody else in this house, it made a substantial amount of difference in how she receives love and attention and anything else. So when Ava was a baby, all my kids started talking early. I have video of Ava at 5 months, like, like, I knew she was going to be a talker, and she is. I love her to pieces, but sometimes, especially early in the morning, I'm not a morning person, okay? She wants to discuss her life, her dreams, like actual dreams she had the night before. And I don't care. I don't want to hear them. I want to wake up. Let me wake up first. Like, I'm stumbling and bumbling and fumbling, like, in all aspects of the word. Like, I bump into stuff. I don't know where I am. Just let me wake up. And Ava will respect the fact that you asked her that. And I've been asking Ava this for at least 2 years. So she's 10 now. So since she was 8, I'm like, baby, you got to let mama. But when she was a baby, before I knew I was pregnant with Aubrey, she pat me on my belly and she goes, there's a baby in there. And I was like, you know what? Mama's working on it, okay? Mama is working on trying to lose this weight. You don't have to point it out. But there was actual baby in there, Aubrey. It was Aubrey. Oh, this is grapefruit juice. If it's in a natural color, it's because it is. It's cocktail. I didn't realize until I really drank it. There's nothing else in here but grapefruit juice. But a lot of times there's champagne in it. And, when you just pick up a juice, I didn't read anything. I was just like, oh, grapefruit juice. This is cocktail. And I now know why the children are enjoying this, because I normally just drank straight up grapefruit juice. It tastes like sugar, but it's whatever. It's pretty. It's more for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give some depth to the room. Anywho, I had to check the boobs because, they come out sometimes. Anyway, so I'm pregnant. The whole time she's on my belly. I love the baby. I want to name the baby. I want to love the baby. And then when the baby came, she spent the baby's first 6 or 7 months trying to kill it. She stuffed all kinds of things down Aubrey's throat, her hands, goldfish crackers, you name it, she's in your mouth. A lot of the times when these things have happened, Aubrey is crying. Like, Aubrey would be crying and Ava's like, you know what? Shut up. Okay, here's my fist in your face. And we thought that those behaviors were just like sibling behaviors. I'm the oldest. I don't remember like me and my brother, there are 2 years between us. I don't remember a whole lot of that. But I do remember being older and telling him that he was adopted. And that's why, we look so much different. We look just alike. I'm sorry. I apologize to my brother for the things that I said to him in the past. But as a big sister, I meant them. Anyway, I did. Now that looking back, they were hurtful, but I meant every word at the moment. So Ava spent the majority of Aubrey's life trying to end it all for her. One time we went to the store. It was Ava and Aubrey. Aubrey was a little baby, still in a little carrier thing, and I'm trying to put away groceries. Okay, people who do not have children, this is what I need you to imagine. I need you to imagine the lack of wanting to go to the store on top of having to pack kids. And packing kids means, this is what it sounds like. Okay, Ava was old enough and capable enough to put her own shoes on, her own clothes. Would they be like matching? Did it make sense to a grown up? No, but she would like have on some kind of weird animal print at the top, and like some brownish green color. And I'd be like, what is that? And she's like, nature. Makes sense. So you get that one dressed. You feed the baby before you leave because you don't feel like it. I have to get this child dressed. I got to get this other baby cleaned up, breastfed, and then wait a second, because as soon as you decide I'm going to leave the house, the baby's going to shit. You do know that, right? Okay. Well, if you didn't, that was it. And then you have to get them into the car, which is easy when the baby is an infant. You put the baby in the car seat, you put the car seat on a little base. When the baby is 2, the baby doesn't want to be restrained. You have to coerce. I cannot. If you have been listening to this podcast, I think you know by now I have problems with words. Anyway, I have to coerce the baby into the car seat with Nutri-Grain bars of animal crackers or something, and then get in the car and go to the store, to a place I already don't want to go. That's what it's like. But anyway, I digress. Ava spent the majority of Aubrey's life in the beginning trying to kill her. On purpose? Yeah, but persistently. It was a consistent thing. She was persistent about it. And I believe that she's carried those feelings of resentment with her. So now she's 10. And anytime we give praise to any of the other children for anything they've done, she finds a way to insert herself in it. And I love my Ava. I do. But I really do wish she stopped doing that. Because it's not like we don't give her attention. It's just that she doesn't want anyone else to have that attention. And as a parent, as a grown-up, I've seen girls like that, like in real life, and be like, why are you this way? Like, I don't like it. That's one, like, you know how you take a character trait? I love my children. I love them all the time. I love who they're becoming, but there are pieces of them I don't love. I don't have to love them. I don't have to love the little tiny fragments. I don't like that. I don't have to like it. I love you as a whole person, but this little piece right here, I don't like that. Let's fix it. And I don't know, maybe people are like, oh, you don't love your child unconditionally. I unconditionally love them, but there are parts of them I don't like. I like the Warriors. I don't like Draymond Green. See how that works? Cool. Glad I just want to put that out there. So I get why she is that way. I just don't want her to stay that way. And I think that's a fair thing to say. I mean, the reason why I do this podcast is to just be honest and open about parenthood and motherhood and womanhood and being a wife and all those things, because yes, there is a good side and there is a bad side and there is an in-between, but nobody wants to be truthful about it. Nobody wants to say the quiet parts out loud. And because I don't care, I'm going to do it. So the quiet part is there are parts of our kids and things about our kids we don't like, and we don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. As my child, Ava, my child, has parts of her that are parts of me, and I don't like it. Except the difference is I've grown to know how to reflect, self-reflect, and go, I don't like that either. And having kids makes you have to self-reflect. Why don't you like that about Ava? Well, I don't like that about Ava because I can see how bad that can get. I don't like that about Ava because I used to do that and it caused a whole lot of problems for me for as far as like making friends or whatever. It could be anything. Ava has a thing. I call it green eye syndrome. She's jealous, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what she has. If you have something she doesn't have, it could be like the most menial thing. She's going to be jealous about it. And that also turns into not being happy in the moment. Now, that's not a problem I have, but she gets it from other people, you know. I'm trying not to point elbows. Her daddy, okay? So we can get to a point where we're never happy, we're never satisfied, and then you're just genuinely an unhappy person. All because you want what other people have, but other people don't have what you have. And these are the lessons I have to teach her. So the older she gets, the more weight these lessons have because we're getting older, and she's going to get to a point where mommy and daddy aren't around. Nana and Papa aren't around. Gigi and Papa not around. Aunties and uncles, like you're on your own. And though you will always have a support system, because I'm that kind of parent, like you're a parent forever. So you're going to have a support system, but you're going to have tools in your tool belt to have emotional intelligence, know your shortcomings or whatever. If you don't call it shortcomings, the things you have to work on. The thing she has to work on right now is being grateful for the things she has and living in the moment. And if she can't do that at 10, we're going to be in trouble. So I'm helping her through it. So that's all I have. You know, our kids aren't perfect, just like we're not. We're broken people, especially if like you're a millennial or Gen X or whatever. You know, our parents ain't know nothing was going on with us. Like, it makes no sense for me to be a 38-year-old woman figuring out, like, you have ADHD. Word? Never knew. But now I know, and I can work on things. Things make sense to me now. It all makes sense now. And so now I have the wherewithal to look at my child, take out the time, and explain things and help her grow into whatever flower she's supposed to be. So that's all the time. Y'all have a good one. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be kind. And I will see you on the other side. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Women, Wives, and Moms podcast. Remember, be kind to yourself, to others, and to the world. And I will see you on the other side. Peace. ADHD, y'all. Woo, woo.